Today we are going to learn about compound interest. The National 4 essential skills are changing a percentage to a decimal, rounding to 2 decimal places and using the power button on our calculator. The National 5 essential skills are using the quick method for calculating a percentage increase or decrease. So this is what we did in our last video. Compound interest. If you save money in the bank for up to a year, it gains interest. Interest is paid to you as a percentage of what you have saved. It's calculated per annum, which means it's calculated every year. Now, compound interest is when you save money in a bank for several years. The interest is found for the first year. It is then added on to the previous balance, and then the new interest for the next year is calculated on the new balance. So the more money you have, the more interest you make, and if you left money in the bank, it would keep increasing in value. So this goes on for every year you save. Example 1. Ailsa invests £800 in a bank for 3 years. Interest is paid at a rate of 4%. How much is in the bank after 3 years? Now, I'm first of all going to show you how we could do this for each individual year, which you should be able to do now you've seen the previous video. So what we would do is start with 100%. It's increasing by 4%, which would give us 104%, or 1.04, which we'll use for our calculator. So find the value in the bank after year 1. We'd do 1.04 times £800, which gives her new total as £832. Then for year 2, again it's 4%, so it's 1.04 multiplied by 832, which gives her a total of £865.28. And finally for year 3, again it's increasing by 4%, so 1.04 times £865.28 will give her a total of £899.8912, and if we round this to 2 decimal places, it's £899.89. Now this is a little bit of working and it can be done. However, we can shorten this to just one calculation instead of 3. If, however, we wanted to work out the interest paid to Ailsa, we can see that she got in total £99.89 interest. So that's how much she gained from leaving her money in the bank. But now what we're going to look at is a quicker method. So, same scenario, we've got £800 in the bank for 3 years. So we start the same way, 100% plus our 4%, which gives us 104%, which is 1.04. So it's 1.04 times 800. But as we're going up by 4% for 3 years, we put the 1.04 to the power of 3. Now we can only use this power if we are increasing by the same percentage every year. So as she's getting the same interest every year, we can basically put the 1.04 to the power of 3 in our calculator, times them by 800. That will take us straight to an answer of £899.8912, which we've seen from the previous slide that it can be rounded to £899.89. Again, we can also look at, if you were asked about the interest, what interest did Ailsa receive? She received £99.89 interest on her £800 investment to the bank. So this method is a little bit quicker and a little bit neater to do as well. Example 2. A hot air balloon was drifting along at a height of 16,000 feet when it sprung a leak. The balloon dropped by 8% every minute after that. What was the balloon's height after 4 minutes? So here we're going down by the same percentage every minute, so the height is decreasing. So we start with 100%, we take away 8%, which leaves us with 92%. As a decimal, this is 0.92. So after each minute, it's going down by 8%, so it's 0.92 multiplied by 16,000, the original height. However, we want to find out what the height is after 4 minutes, so we put the 0.92 to the power of 4. In our calculator, our answer is 14,720 feet. Now try this one on your own. Please pause the video. So if Harry invests £500 in his bank at a rate of 2%, how much interest will he make in 8 years? So 100%, getting 2% added, 102% are 1.02. Multiplying that by 500, but because it's 8 years, we're going to put the 1.02 to the power of 8. He'll have in the bank £520 after 8 years, but we were asked for the interest. So to find the total interest that was paid to Harry, we do 520, take away 500, which is £20 interest Harry made. So today we've learned about compound interest. We need to first of all calculate the new percentage and change it to decimal form. We then put this decimal to the power of the number of years, months or minutes. And then we round if required and we remember our units in our answer.